Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays Wizard of Legend, where last episode is the best episode we've ever had. I do want to unlock some new stuff. You know what? We need an Aqua Dash, so I'll take that even though I doubt it's going to be particularly amazing. I mean, they're very cheap. Frost Fan, I don't love it as an Arcana, so maybe we'll buy some of the cheaper stuff first. Stalwart Defender, Wind Flurry I've had before and I like. Yeah, just keep it going, dude. Bouncing Surge, I don't know. Circuit Line, not a huge fan. Fueled Berserk is one that I was definitely tempted to pick up. Now we got 23 left. You know what I'm thinking is that, I mean, we just purchased so much. We might as well come back here and give her 20 orbs, 20 gems to start with. Basically, the way I would think about it is one free item at this point. So, let's use our brain. I think I have a plan. Air Spinner. Throws a disc of air into the orbit around you. Let me see what this does. I hate it. I'm going to judge it before ever even using it. I think that is just horrendous. I'm going to take Earth Fist, even though it's spotty. And then let's see what we've got here. Obsidian Cascade. Unleash a cascade of obsidian daggers. That's wind, it looks like. That seems interesting. Fire, fire, fire. Yeah, I'm going to try a completely unusual build here. And I just want to let you know, I think there's a good chance that this could be just horrendous. So here's the game plan. That's it right there. We right-click. I don't want to go back home. We right-click, and then we left-click enemies until they explode from being punched by our big old Avengers 2012 Hulk hands. Not convinced it's gonna be a huge success for us. We gotta get really close to enemies. It's kind of like the polar opposite of our last run, but yeah, we're gonna get right up in enemy faces, dude. Obviously, Earth, not the greatest option for us on the level where every enemy is Earth, but I think that the Earth Fists, in spite of their low speed, might also have like the highest default damage associated with them, which is why I took them here. And you know, we'll get a real test for how the boss is gonna do here, or how we're gonna do against the boss, I should say. I am getting the occasional crit. Hey, maybe stop allowing yourselves to be hit by enemies. I don't know why I said yourselves as if there's anybody else here. I am a fool. I didn't use my my speed. There we go. That's the speed. That's the freaking ticket. But also, I got hit quite a lot there. See, now that was cool. I have taken more hits than I'd like to have taken here. You! This guy is so annoying, dude. He goes, like, vulnerable for a millisecond. What the heck is Ice Dagger? Okay, look, like, I love Earth Fist, but this seems hilarious. I have to give this a try. This is horrible. The fact that it moves us so much makes it literally, at least for right now, unusable. But admittedly, pretty funny. So we're gonna take Earth Fist for now, just because it does move us, but it doesn't move us around to the speed of sound. Do-do-do-do. Hold on, I've received a message. My message says, you have unread messages. Yo, that's not a message. Phone, you don't need to tell me I have unread messages in a message. If that technique were effective, do you think I would have unread messages? Just use your brain for a second there. Okay, so I'm trying to get in the habit. Oh, that was such bad damage. We almost got hit immediately afterwards, too. Trying to get in the habit of using the dodge aggressively, like dodging into enemies instead of away from them. I will take an upgraded, I should say, Bouncing Surge. Doesn't really matter which direction we go. HP-wise, we're doing horribly, by the way. For the first floor, at least, like, I'm a little embarrassed with our performance. Love to see that, though. Come get a taste. Come get a taste! I have encouraged you to get a taste. What kind of person would I be if I didn't offer you an amuse-bouche? Or an abuse-bouche? Has negative connotations, I guess. I don't know if I want to be the guy who abuses bouches. Hey! Oh my god, I rolled right into that one. I'm actually really pleased with the way this run's going right now. And I'm not pleased with my performance. Those are two very different metrics, I think. But I am pleased with the arcana that we've got here. I will probably need to buy some HP, and I'm embarrassed about it because it's so early, but... you want to take an Arcana, right? Give me one of your Arcana to shuffle, let you choose one to keep from my hand? Sure, I'll give you a try, I'll give you an attempt. I do not want to lose Bouncing Surge, but all of these are upgraded as well, so maybe it's not the end of the world if we lose it and get something else. We got our own Arcana back. I guess in most circumstances, that would be a positive some of the time, because you would take an unupgraded Arcana and it would be upgraded. But in our present situation, we basically broke even, but hey! I keep trying to use R to use the Blazing Surge, because that's what we had it on that one time. Stay away from me, please. Yeah. Hey! It's The Rock. The Rock is the worst. Not Dwayne The Rock Johnson. You know, he seems fine. I got nothing against him, personally. Or professionally, so to speak. I mean, he did steal a lot of roles from me. We have a very similar body type, which is what led to, you know, a certain professional rivalry between me and Dwayne Johnson, but... that was lovely. If only I had done it a second earlier, I would feel a lot better. Okay, HP is at 441. We should definitely buy something. Let's try Mystic Monopole. Increases knockback when striking foes. I'm leaving this floor feeling better. But certainly, I took way more damage than I would have liked to have taken. We also picked up a nice Arcana. You know, our HP is not too bad. Although there was no reason for it to be as low as it is. I swear to you, my brain is like 100%. It just keeps pressing R to try to use this ability. And that's like 100 HP down the drain right there from not having a good dodge. It's alright, there's room. Less of this guy, please. Well, I firmly believe, you know, progress is a series of very incremental steps. How can we incrementally improve ourselves on this run, on this floor, on our next combat, on our next enemy? We should use our Q way more often than I've been using it. I'll tell you that right off the bat. Dude, Surefire Rocket, 100%, I think we have to get it. It was one of the key relics for us last time, and also fits with the game plan of actually, like, remembering to use our signature Arcana as often as possible. And I guess if we're not convinced about the value of our signature Arcana, the worst thing we could do is just leave it as, oh, that felt amazing. Wow, that was dumb. I got hit by 2 of those. This is getting out of hand, etc., etc. Almost there. I just want to get to a teleporter first. Then I'll go back to the shop. What we could do, if we don't like our signature arcana, we could swap it with our, like, with either our lightning or our fire arcana. Just give me one moment here. My phone, and I know it's not professional necessarily to take a look at my phone during a video, but I keep getting messages that say you got messages, and it's freaking me out because I'm, you know, waiting for a call right now from the bicycle repair shop. Let me know, you know, it's a beautiful day. After my work is done, I might like to go outside, go for a little bit of a ride, but it's just my mom texting me and saying happy anniversary. No respect for the fact that I'm awaiting a call from the bike shop, burdening me with her well wishes on this special day. Hey, don't hit me like that. I love using my dash to knock enemies into the pit. So the magic number for gold is 275. Embarrassingly, it's 275 because I need 175 for the relic. And then another 100 to pick up some HP. So be it, though. Come by it honestly, right? Just got a lot of relics that I'm not sure synergize that well with one another. And by relics, I mean Arcana. Maybe I'm wrong, though. 273? Are you kidding me? Well, we'll go with Surefire Rocket first. It gives us an immediate advantage. Probably, in the end, would lead to us losing less HP. I think, you know what the problem is? And it's not a problem. It's just, it's an opportunity in disguise. That was beautiful. I loved it. Now, the problem is that our right click, much of the time, does nothing for us. Maybe we don't even need to buy HP. That's that overconfidence talking. What do you got for me? Adds a chance to freeze foes. Hand me a 9 and I'll defeat foes. I feel like, the right click is very good, and we've used it in the past. We used it on our second best run, I guess, now of all time. And it was gorgeous. It helped us out to a degree that I can't even calculate, mostly because my basic arithmetic skills are in atrophy now. However, okay, so we gotta fight something. We might as well come back here. On most combats, it doesn't actually do much for us most of the time, because we can only feel justified in popping it. Yeah, really smart idea. Let's roll a projectile into the explosive barrels. We can only use it when we know that we got an opportunity, a window with which to hit enemies with our melee attack. Feels like it would be better if we had a little bit more, like, are there good projectile-based basic arcana? Really smart move there. So I will definitely end up buying HP here. %. Yeah, these are not better versions of our existing Arcana, so I think I'm ready to fight the boss. I'm embarrassed, and, you know, Curse Guy, I'm not 100% convinced on you just quite yet. I'm a little embarrassed with my performance on the first couple of floors here, but I guess it's to be, you know, expected that when you're running a semi-new build, you're gonna run into trouble, on occasion at least. We healed for 84, which means that we did not overheal, so we're okay. Our Q is probably going to be our best ability here, but just remember, you want to keep your distance against this guy. Just get up to full speed. That was bad. Good move. Got yourself out of the way. He's probably about to do something. Lucky me. Just leveling with you. I couldn't get in there. No gap closer. This is the bad attack. Please, please. That was not nearly as good as I was hoping for. Okay, so the daggers are not wind, they're earth. Which is admittedly causing us some problems on this fight. He's definitely dying more slowly than we'd like. But still, HP-wise, I think we did pretty well there. And if we killed this boss, who had resistances to like everything we had on offer, then I think we're in a better spot moving forward. HP's looking okay. Feeling a lot better about our performance. Fighting an ice guy, which is fine. We just got a fire ability. And the big thing here is essentially the reset. You know, we know we're going to be going up against harder and harder enemies, obviously, but... Oh, what a waste. But the fact that we're back to a respectable level of HP is what we're most excited about. Now, dude, absolutely. I know Fueled Berserk has been 50-50 for us so far, but it having an advantage beyond just giving us the attack speed up is useful. Hello. I actually, just gonna admit, did not see you there. So I believe it explodes maybe twice. Wow, you're just extremely annoying. Like once on, yeah, once on trigger and once on exhaustion, whatever you want to call it. Lost some HP, mostly to the same enemy, which is embarrassing, but there we go. Not as embarrassing as that was. Ever consider just getting the heck out of here? Running away from this crazy place? It's another cursed shop. Now, I know you're probably saying, why take more advantage of the cursed shop? First off, nobody tells me how to live my life except for my wife. Secondly, you know what? You're right. Probably should be experimenting more, especially because we don't fully understand even the negative implications of using the curse shop. Okay, try to actually land your attacks. They do a lot more damage when they actually hit enemies, is the thing, which is unusual. Worth it. Okay, more HP than I deserve, please. I would agree with that. We also get the Evening Gloves, pummel foes with gigantic earth fists. I was looking at the wrong thing. Basic Arcana chains are completed automatically. No idea. I mean, I understand it. One left click does our whole combo for us, which means that, you know, it must be uninterruptible. Otherwise, this would be potentially a huge disadvantage. I'm assuming. Really good move there. Really good and smart play. I knew he had to be close to death. So we have 128 gold. What did we buy on this floor? We bought an upgraded Arcana already. So it wouldn't be... Ooh, easy there. Wouldn't be the worst thing if we had to buy HP. But I'd, of course, prefer not to. Doing fine. Nothing to sweat yet. Still nothing to sweat. That damage is very small. Did you sneak out through the door? What's wrong with you? I feel like there's a very modest synergy between Evening Gloves and Blazing Inferno, or whatever the heck our right click is called right now. And when I say minor, I mean minor. Because we could also just left click twice, but who knows how many calories this will save me over the course of 100 or 200 years of existence, you know? Your attack is so annoying. When you dash and then attack in the opposite direction, my brain is just like not suited to dealing with that, apparently. Worth it? You're not dead. What a waste. You're now dead, okay. 258 gold. To me, 258 gold is a cheap relic and potion, unfortunately. Wait, we haven't even found our third shop yet. It's so far away. We wait for the day. Let's just nip that in the bud. It must be down here. It is down here. You can afford 125 or 100. Amulet of Sundering is just a straight up damage upgrade. Let's try the shawl to see what it does. Increases armor. So it was either like basically increased defense or increased attack. Can't go wrong, is the way I'm going to respond to that. HP's fine. We're not really building a gold reserve floor to floor. But we're also not doing as badly as we were. Like, let me put it this way. There's been a clear improvement. Over the course of maybe like the last 3 or 4 videos. I definitely feel like we've, you know, if this was my yearly evaluation at my job, I would be like, check out all the progress I've made. And look at my results. I've kept track of them because, you know, essentially once a year we have a situation in which we are antagonists to one another despite supposedly working for a common goal, but it's an evaluation in which you try to trick me into thinking that I'm not as good of a worker as I am, and ergo you can offer me a less salary than otherwise it would be acceptable for current market conditions. And I try to convince you that I don't spend an hour a day checking my messages that just say, you got messages. Man, you lived way longer than I expected. So that's our combo right there. And it's taken me so long, an embarrassingly long time to figure this out. You see an enemy far away, you spam him with projectiles. You give him a Q, you give him an E, you give him an R. Not many enemies are going to be able to withstand a Q-E-R combination. If they do, just give them that little water dash, shove them in the corner, keep living your life. Very simple. Q-E-R. It helps if your attacks hit anything. So we've accidentally created quite the problem for ourselves here by putting like 20 rooms in one. We've almost done it again. Q-E-R. Q-E-R. We killed an enemy. We killed 2 enemies. How? Okay. Looking alright, dude. Now, you have to buy upgraded Earth Fist. I was gonna say I'd like to, but, I mean, we have... Our right click is upgraded, and it makes our left click better. We also have a passive item that makes... It optimizes our left click, like, as much as it can be optimized. extremely terrible play. We need 150 to get there. Yeah, okay. I mean, I obviously disappointed with the HP we lost there. Q, E, R. Right-click to get enemies away from you when things get super dicey. I canceled my own signature because I was worried about taking damage there. But dude, the QER combination, forget QED, it's QER. As far as the eye can see, QER. Look at that. 187. That was a very strong room for gold. Q. E. R. Congratulations, Golem. You're the next contestant on QER. 218 gold. I can see I'm glowing. My signature's ready. It's gonna dissipate. That's okay. Q. Little E to follow that up with. Little R after that. Then it doesn't matter. You can roll into enemies, try to body them a little bit. What's the soul of the QER combo? You can't get me to answer that question. All of God's children are created equally. Q puts them off balance. E, guaranteed combo damage. And of course the R. What is there to say that hasn't already been said? Love it. Dude. Okay. Your boy is starting to understand what it means to be competent. Not exceptional, but competent in Wizard of Legend. No, I don't like the trap rooms. Where's my enemies at? No enemies on this trap room. What a world. I will... maybe we don't buy it yet. We might overheal a little. So the horse's mask I actually think is pretty okay. Really good and smart use of our HP. It's the boss fight. Let's buy the upgraded fist first. Then we'll fight, and then we'll see if we need HP. If we don't, it would be nice to buy a relic. Q, E, R. Oh, don't stand still for that. Thank God those are my attacks, though. Okay, you ready? Q, E, R, then a Q, because we have a signature. Close in, then get the heck out of town. This was okay. Could have been better. I would like to buy HP, but I would more like to buy a passive relic and then just hope we do well against the boss. Defeating foes lowers active cooldowns. Maybe should have cheaped out and just gone for the horse mask, but we should be above 400 HP for this boss fight. We can get comboed real hard, no question, but we also know how to deal with this enemy, to some extent at least. I'm gonna be spending a decent amount of time running around. That's a Q, an E, an R, a right click. Acceptable. One more attack, I think. Yo! I did not hit Q. It's like she made me hit Q there. That was the greatest thing anybody's ever done in this video game. You can't convince me otherwise. I hate this. We've done it, though. We got cold feet, left our combo before we should have. Let me out, please. So close. So close. This fight did not go badly at all. An upgraded Frost Fan, but what would I be losing? I don't really want to. I like our existing build. We'll put it in tab just in case we want it in the future. I know it's upgraded, so there's probably a case to be made that it's just, like, demonstrably better. But, this is the most confident I've felt coming down to this floor, without a doubt. Now, we do use a lot of fire. Generally speaking, I think that, R, please. Well, we lost like 170 HP on our first room. So, I'm no longer feeling as confident as I was, and I completely forget what I was going to say. I'm trying not to deviate from QER methodology. Might want to put a little bit of focus on using our basic arcana to a greater degree. It's like if an enemy gets close, you gotta hit him with that explosion. Nice try, dude. Nice freaking try. That was a tough room. Came out of it with a little bit more HP than we started it with. Feeling better. This thing is destroyed. You ready for this? Q, E, R, right click. That was not even close. How about this? Give me a right click. I think I had a lot of HP. Ah, the Earth Shield, which is something I've suggested as being somewhat important for us in the future. I don't know, does it get unlocked when we pick it up? Let's see. No. It's hard for me to take that right now, I think, but... Oh, this is gonna hurt. That's a right click. We should have right clicked way earlier. Nothing I haven't seen before. I really, I mean, I would love, as always, to purchase relics, to purchase upgraded arcana, and etc., etc. But I think I need to keep a certain amount of cash on hand. That was so dumb. I was like, I'm gonna run behind them and use the right click to push them into the drink. What a really good and not at all stupid idea that didn't get us hurt at all. Oh, maybe try attacking in the right direction next time. Okay, just keep these guys at bay as long as you can. That'll work. Yeah, I really, and this floor is doing a good job of proving this point, I think. Oh, you idiot. We got a high degree of uncertainty as far as our health is concerned. It would be very nice to be able to purchase as much as possible on a regular basis. I swear, if I don't stop bricking my lightning shots into the friggin' wall, we're dead. We're not dead. In fact, we're not even quite as close as I thought we were to death to begin with. Not that we're in a great spot. Please, God. Take care of the minions. It's getting a little ridiculous. Yep. We have 8 HP. We still have 8 HP. Oh, I didn't even... You were blending in with the wall, freaking me out. Get the heck out of town. It really helps you if you can hit him. I find that hitting enemies is one of the most productive ways to ensure that they take damage. Controversial decision maybe, but you know, I call it like a prig can see. Oh, good run. Terrible floor. Thanks for watching. We're learning. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. That helps it a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Less demoralized than right now.